For Rivals.com, I'm National Recruiting Analyst and Rankings Director Adam Friedman here with Rivals250 quarterback Malik Washington out of Archbishop Spalding High School in Severn, Maryland. Let's talk about your recruitment right now. I mean, you're still uncommitted. You did just visit Penn State I've lost count of how many times you've actually visited Penn State. It's a lot, though. It's close to 10 times, I think, at least 5 times. You were just up there this week to take in a spring practice and talk with those coaches again. So give me the highlights about this trip. What was different about this trip?
Just the energy really, like of their practice, first spring practice, of course, energy is high. Came in there. It was a lot of good energy, a lot of good vibes out there. Seemed like a fun place to be.
Nice, nice. Okay. And so when you talked to those coaches, what were some of the things that I guess you guys really talked about and went in depth on this time?
We didn't really get to talk too much because it's more of like I just came to watch the practice and I had to end up leaving because I started school the next day, so I couldn't stay for too long. But they just told me basically like they feel the same way about me, even with the coaching change. Like they still want me up there and stuff like that.
Nice. Okay, cool. You do talk to those coaches though fairly often, from what I understand, and
Mhm.
I'm sure it seems like that relationship is growing with you and Coach Kotelnicki. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
But that relationship, what is that? Where does that stand right now? I guess.
I'm still building it, as you speak. I'm a little bit closer to Coach Danny O'Brien because I just
Mhm.
known him for longer.
Right.
But I'm still building that relationship with Coach.
Cool. Okay. So Penn State, are they scheduled for an official visit at this point? Are they going to get one? What's the
Yeah,
plan there?
I'm gonna head out there. I haven't scheduled it yet, but I'm trying to head out there for an official sometime in May, June.
May or June? Okay. What's the next visit for you?
The next one we got coming up is UCF, Central
UCF.
Florida, March 25th.
Okay. What's your relationship like with those coaches?
It's definitely grown more than because when I was younger, I went down like freshman year. I went down there, and they got a whole new staff since then. So I've talked with Coach Sean for a decent amount.
Hmm. What do you see out of that offense when you watch them that you feel like could make you a successful quarterback on that team?
I mean, it looks explosive. They got a lot of explosive plays, a lot of good guys down there. Just a place, I can see myself thriving.
Okay. All right. Who's after UCF for a visit?
Then I head down to Virginia Tech and Tennessee. I go to them back-to-back days.
On back-to-back days?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Tennessee, what do you know the date for that?
Virginia Tech's April 1st, Tennessee's April 2nd.
Okay. Virginia Tech, you've been there a few times, if I remember correctly. What are you going to be looking for on this trip?
Just to keep building our relationship, talking to the coaches when we sit down, talk some ball, see how I really fit into the scheme, stuff like that.
Okay. And then Tennessee, I don't know if you've been there yet. What are you going to try to look for and get any answers about when you're there?
Just get a feel, see how it is down there. It's definitely play a different style of ball down there to see, what they're talking about, what they like, what they don't like in quarterbacks.
Who's your relationship with there?
I don't really have one, to be honest. My teammates are headed down, and I was like, I might as well head down with them because we're all going to Virginia Tech together. So it's like, I mean, if they're going to make the trip, I might as well make the trip, see what it's like.
Okay, sounds good. And then after those 2 trips, where are you going to head next?
Then after that, I have my official to Virginia Tech, April 12th. Yeah, April 12th.
April 12th or 14th. Okay. Big weekend for the Hokies, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Should we read anything into the fact that Virginia Tech has your only official visit scheduled at this point?
I'm just trying to plan them all out right now. They just happened to be the first that we really got a date set. But, they've been on me since they were my first offer, so they've been on me for a while now, and it means something to get down there.
Okay, sounds good. So you're going to take some more official visits. You said Penn State's going to get one as well. Who else is going to get an official visit from you?
Maryland. I'm gonna try to get out to A&M and Syracuse as of now. I'm gonna see about UCF and maybe UCLA. Those aren't
Mhm.
set yet, but I'm talking to them about it.
Okay. Let's hit on Texas A&M for a minute. What do you think about the Aggies and the way that program is headed under Coach Mike Elko now?
I think they're going to trend in the right direction. What Coach Elko did at Duke, flip that whole program around. I feel like he can kind of do the same thing at A&M with even more resources now. So yeah, I think they're going to head in the right direction.
Okay. And then you also mentioned Syracuse as a possible official visit destination. When you think about what Fran Brown has done with that program already, he's changed that roster around pretty quickly, and he's built some hype up there. They have some momentum on the recruiting trail. Is that what catches your eye, or is it relationships? What catches your eye about the Syracuse program?
A little bit of both. That they have brought a name to themselves even before the season even started. But Coach Brown's a real good guy. I've sat there, had conversations with him, so that relationship is a part of it too.
Okay. You also mentioned UCLA. Have you been out there before?
No, I haven't.
No.
Trying to go West Coast, see what it's like.
Well, there got a new head coach over there. When you talk to those coaches, what comes up? What are some of the things you guys talk about?
Mostly just getting me on campus to come see what it's like, really, and then we'll
Mhm,
go from there.
mhm. Okay, well, sounds good. How about a commitment time frame? Are you thinking about committing before your senior season? Maybe in June during official visits. What are your thoughts there?
I was thinking late June, early July, definitely before my season. I know, like when I go into my season, I want to have all the recruiting stuff off my shoulders and just worry about playing.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Malik Washington, Rivals 250 quarterback out of Maryland. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm National Recruiting Analyst and Rankings Director Adam Friedman. Please remember to subscribe to the Rivals.com YouTube channel and follow all of the Rivals social media accounts. And of course, you can find all of our content on Rivals.com.